Hello guys, welcome to the Chess Analyzer. I am Arnav and from today onwards I'm going to start my YouTube channel, the Chess Analyzer. In my channel I'm going to show you games of different chess icons. For example, today I'm going to start and show you a beautiful game between Reti and Alekhine played in 1925. So for the next few videos I'm going to talk about Alekhine, Alexander Alekhine. So let us start. So this game was played in 1925 in Baden. This game has an unorthodox opening. So let's start. So the game went like G3. Rati is white and Alekhine is black. G3, then E5, knight F3, E4, and knight D4. Over here, Alekhine played D5. But actually, over here in the modern times, the modern alternative is C5, then knight to B3, then C4, then knight again to D4, bishop C5, then C3, knight C6, knight into C6, D into C6, and knight F6. Sorry, first is B3, then knight F6, or C into B3 was also there, where C into B3, A into B3, and then Queen F6 was also a way. Well, let's go back. Over here B3, knight F6, and there was one more way that we just saw, C into B3. Here bishop A3, bishop A3, bishop into A3, knight into A3, C into B3, and A into B3. After A into B3, here black castles. White plays bishop G2, rook E8, and then white also castles. Over here, black was a little better in Oliva Dansky, Warsaw, 1995. This is, I think, a name of the line. This is the name of the line, which continues like this. Well, we will go back onto our game. Over here, knight D4, then Alexander Alekhine played D5, then D3, E into D3, and Queen into D3. Knight F6, knight F6, and then bishop G2. White wants to castle, to short castle, to short castle. Then bishop B4 check. A logical alternative was also playing C5, where knight F5, after knight F5, knight C6, knight C3, after knight C3, the game would continue. Also here there is one more line of playing C3, where C3, then bishop E6, after bishop E6, white castles, after white castles, then queen D7, queen D7, then knight E3, because the knight was under attack, and after knight E3, D4, good, very sharp position, and black has a good attack and white also has a good defense. But the problem is that white has two undeveloped pieces which cannot be developed on the very first move, because knight can go to A3 and then B5, but there it has no future. The bishop cannot be developed, while black black can castle long side, or even remove the bishop to e7 and then castle. So this is a very sharp position, and I think it's slightly better for black. Well, we will continue our own. After queen into d3, knight to f6, bishop to g2, and bishop b4 check. After bishop b4 check, bishop d2, sorry, bishop into d2, knight into d2, then castle. Then over here white plays c4, trying to remove that d pawn so that the h1 a8 h1 diagonal will be open, and the white could attack towards queen side as the c file will also be open. Over here after c4, knight a6. There was another aggressive line over here by playing c5. After c5, leaves two pawns under attack. But over here, black has an aggressive line, and knight a6 has given counterplay to white, but this won't, because after knight b3, example c into d5 is also there. c5, knight this, over here again knight a6, then c into d5 and knight b4. This gives an interesting counterplay to black, because he can also put bishop on f5, rook e8. White's king has not castled. The knight can jump to c2 after bishop f5 if he gets equal support. The d5 pawn is also hanging if the queen moves out of there, and the queen is actually forced to move from there. It cannot support except for queen c4. So in all, black has gained a lot of counterplay. Anyways, over here black plays knight a6. After knight a6, c into d5, then knight b4. The same position, but over here there would be a c5 pawn, knight b4, then queen c4 as I said, then knight into d5, knight b into d5, because the knight is on b file, knight b into d5, and knight to b3. So both the sides have begun to develop their pieces. Alexander had an interesting maneuver for knight a6, b4 and d5, and again we can see white has also developed knight to b3. So in all, this is a good position for everyone, but white has his queen on c4. White hasn't castled. These are two cons of white, while black hasn't developed his light square bishop, and he has not placed any rook in the open file. He has only e file as open, which after e3 would be useless. So over here after queen c4, knight b into d5, knight to b3, then black over here plays c6. c6, then white short castles, rook e8, and rook f d1, e1, d1, rook f d1, then bishop to g4, attacking on the e pawn. The e pawn is pinned, it is only supported by the knight. Again after this, rook to d2, supporting that pawn and escaping out of the pin. Rook d2. Over here, instead of rook d2, h3 only helps black to oppose the fianchetto bishop. For instance, bishop h5. If bishop h5, then rook a c1, rook a c1, then bishop g6, and after bishop g6, e3, and bishop to e4. So all in all, the bad bishop is being traded with the good bishop. So h3 was not a good move. So over here, rook to d2, queen c8, supporting the bishop, knight to c5. After knight c5, then bishop h3. Bishop f3, white cannot exchange and afford to be greedy, because if bishop into h3, then queen into h3, and then if knight into b7, which is actually a bad move. Alexander Alekhine also analyzed the brilliant winning line, that is knight to g4, and mate on h2 is there. Knight g4, over here knight f3 again, knight f3, then knight d e3. That's a very good move, because if you capture over here, then again you capture with the knight. There is attack on your queen. You can, and there is even a threat to mate. So you have to sacrifice your queen, and also there is no way to stop the mate. So you have to play something like king f2, and then knight into c4. You lose your queen. So you could not capture, and this is a winning line. So we should not go. Reti did not went for knight into b7 after bishop into h3. So he instead played bishop f3, and after bishop f3, bishop to g4, bishop g2, again bishop h3, bishop f3, and bishop g4. So repetition. Black could be happy with a draw, but Reti decides to play on, and then bishop h1. Over here, Alexander Alekhine played a very brilliant move, that is h5. He wants to attack on the king side, as his king has only a bishop to defend itself over there, h5, and then over here also Reti begins to attack on the queen side by playing b4, a6, and rook to c1. He wants to play a4 and b5 and exchange the queens, so that he could get a chance of winning, because he must generate some counterplay to play on, because there is no point in just playing on. So again, b4, a6, rook c1, then h4. Alexander Alekhine sacrifices a pawn. Then we could not accept it, because bishop h3 and queen g4 could lose the game. Over here, h4, then a4, a4, h into g3, then again h into g3, and over here queen c7, b5. Reti is continuing its attack, a into b5, a into b5, and over here a very brilliant sacrifice, I should say, that is rook e3. The point is that if you capture, then queen into g3, check king f1, and bishop h3, bishop g2, queen into g2, king e1, and queen f1 is a mate. Like this, it goes on like this. Okay. here, so we could not capture the rook over here. After rook e3, knight f3, a doubtful move. White had better defenses uh, I'm going to show it afterwards. But the first point was f into e3, queen into g3, bishop g2, and knight e3, where black wins. Much better was bishop to f3 over here. This is a very good defense. After bishop into and then e into, the play is left unclear, while black still has a slight advantage, but this position is much better to play rather than playing with knight on f3. Over after knight f3, c into b5, c into b5 and queen into b5, and over here again knight to c3. Another brilliant sacrifice over here. White over here plays queen into b7, being the point knight, queen into knight and queen into rook. So over here black accepts the queen sacrifice, queen into queen and knight into b7, rook, knight into e2 check, king h2, and over here you have to find the best move possible. Ready? The best move over here is knight to e4. Knight e4. Again, Alekhine makes most of his position with start of a glorious final combination. If rook into f3, then also it was winning bishop into f3. Sorry, rook into e2 over that case, and knight f2 was also winning. And after knight e4, rook c4 was played to attack on knight and bishop. A skewer was there actually, type of. Then here comes knight into f2, bishop g2, trying to save itself. Bishop g2. Over here one more brilliant move, bishop to e6, attacking on the rook and maneuvering at the same time. Then rook c2, attacking on the knight, and knight to g4 check, and knight to g4 check, and over here Reti played king h3, and over after king h3 it's a knight e. Over here comes knight e5 check. It's a discovered check. Then again king h2. Then rook into f3. Again a brilliant move. Rook into f3 and rook into e2. Because you cannot capture with the bishop, because the second knight would also come into game, and then bishop will come on the h1 a diagonal, and there would be a mate. So over here rook into e2, then knight again g4 check, knight g4 check, king h3. You cannot go h1 because rook f1, sorry, not rook f1, because there are other threats like rook f6 and rook h6 is also there, and also sorry, it would be a rook a1 check, then bishop would come in the middle, and then it would be you are playing a piece down, and because of the bishop on g2, king cannot move forward to g2 and f3. So over here again black played After rook into e2, knight g4 check, king h3, and again knight e3 check. This time knight e3 check, then king h2, knight into c2, bishop into f3, and knight d4. Double attack, and over here white resigns the game because there is no point, because one of the two pieces are going to go. If a bishop, you cannot save both of them. For instance, if rook e3, then knight into f3, rook into f3, and bishop to d4, d5. If you try to rook b3, then it's simply bishop into b3. Okay guys, so did you enjoy the video? If you, please hit the like button, and please do subscribe so that I can make such more videos. Thank you, and bye for today.